Hello. How are you doing? Hi, Pat. How are you doing on this bright, shining morning? Or I guess it's evening time in the UK. How are you doing today? Whew, it is a bit warm. As you can see, I had to come inside. It is a nice, sunny 40 degrees outside. That is not conducive for reading outside. So I am now inside. Whew. Oh, hey. How have you been doing? I'm sorry I missed you last week. I was trying to get a little vacation on, and you know how that goes. I got some allergy stuff going on today, y'all. Oh my gosh. Whew. It's just like, I think all that nice warm weather and not having all those allergens is just kind of now gotten to me. I'm in the house and it's like, oh my gosh. Trying to get some stuff moved around. It is 4 p.m. Ooh, okay. So what have you been doing with your day then? What have you been doing with your day? I've been trying. It's 11 a.m. here, so I am just trying to organize. I love being away, but coming back, trying to figure out where you've left off at is a chore. I tell you that, and that's what I'm trying to do. And as you can see, I have gotten a new background, although I just took out the package, as you can tell. I wanted to do something different. So putting something together in 10 minutes is a chore. It did go well. I got some much needed sun and, went away, got some swimming. Nothing wrong with that. Hi, Emma Ray. How are you doing today, pretty lady? How have your day been? Happy Blackoween, by the way, y'all, and Black SFFathon. I've been saying that wrong all the time. Thank you. Oh, hello. It's 8 a.m. here. Ooh, you got some earlier time. So you were on 8 a.m. You were on the West Coast then. Okay. Nothing wrong with earlier time. I wish I could backtrack about another 2 hours today. I think it would definitely help me be a little bit more on track, but I'm going to push through here. Sorry, just getting some stuff together. It's been one of those days where I feel like I can't get ahead of stuff. I attempted to mess with some photos in Google Photos and imaging and all that stuff, and it screwed up how I organized all my photos. So I'm trying to get footage and figuring out what I need to do with that, but that's another story. Hello. Thank you. I kind of went for a little mystical type thing going on. We'll see. Spending with Audrey. Oh, you got up early. Okay, I saw that. I could not make myself get up early. I'm trying I think this change in weather is just getting to me. So it takes me about a month to get everything together. And then I feel like I'm positioned to how the time change is. I just feel like everything's just all over the place. I wake up aching and allergies and cold. Another story there. How is Audrey, though? She seemed fine. Washington State. I used to live in Washington State, in Seattle, Washington. Are you anywhere near there? I don't have my little thing that says where everybody's at. Washington State is nice, but cold. It's like the pocket of the USA. Let's see. What is everybody reading? What are you reading, Pat? Reading No Gods, No Monsters. Oh, I think I remember you talking about that. So tell me what that's about a bit. 7:30 a.m. Ion. Not sure what that means. What does that mean? Family in Seattle. Seattle's nice. I think Seattle is a great place to visit if you if you already have a friends base and you already have a relationship. When I lived in Seattle, I was in my mid to late 20s, and it was a great place for me to do things, but I had a hard time making friends. And also, dating just was not happening. People weren't feeling your girl at all. People actually weren't feeling each other too, because it seemed like everybody liked to complain about dating, but nobody wanted to actually date when it came down to it. It was a chore. So, nightmare. No gods, no monsters. I want to know what that's about. Let's see. But Seattle's a nice place, though. Audrey, start time 7:30 a.m. UK. So that is around. Oh, that's not bad. That's a good time. Here it's about like 2:30ish a.m. So yeah, I definitely don't make that half the time. But if I set an alarm and like open it up, I normally would probably fall asleep, but I can do it. The weight of okay. Excuse me. I thought that you had. Oh my God! I'm telling you, these allergies. On the next sprint, which I'm going to start shortly, I'm gonna go get some tea or something. But these allergies have been bugging me. They got really bad this morning. I was under the impression you had read that already. That's why I didn't bring that one up. Okay, the weight of that is on my TBR. I've been hearing so much about the parallels with Carrie that I want to know what is it about. But it sounds like it's a good time, so I'm all for that. My mom is on, I don't know, she said she was going to start another book, so maybe later on we'll talk to her about some stuff. So I have started my Blackoweenathon book list. I kept it short so I can add in some stuff if I need to. And like I said, I went on a vacation. I just got back a few days ago. So I did take this on vacation, which I finished. So really good. I need to do some filming. Anyway, I am planning to read this, The Undead Truth of Us. I've been hearing so much about this, and I'm excited to finally start it. So I'm trying to decide if during the first sprint I wanted to start this beautiful book or if I want to film. So I think I'm going to start this and then film later. I have a few books on my TBR that I actually managed to get done. So this was next on my reading list. So also Bloodchild. Ooh, Bloodchild. What is Bloodchild about? That sounds interesting. I have not been keeping up with the SFF-a-thon for Instagram. My goal was to at least do that since I was out of town, and I made one prompt, which is for travel. I've had too many things going on while I was away and when I came back. Have y'all been keeping up with that? I'm gonna try though. Do some today is books and beverages. I can do books and beverages Instagram post. Bunch of different POVs, but basically monsters are real and they show now. Oh, okay. Not wrong with that. Okay, so here's my next question. How many pages is that book? How many pages? It's Shay. Hey, Shay. How are you doing, pretty lady? How is your day going? How is your Tuesday? I'm with allergies, so if I'm like and stuff, please bear with me. I'm trying to get my life together. Okay. Weight of Blood only released last week, so yes, I'm late. Oh no, you're not late reading it. It's just everybody's been talking about this book so much that I was under the impression that it had been out a while. So people were just some overachievers. Maybe some arcs were out there that so many people have read it, or maybe they just jumped on it. But it's on my TBR there. Are you liking it? Hello. Bloodchild is so good. Ooh, okay. Trying to finish The Good House today. I've been hearing about The Good House as well. Are you liking that thus far? Octavia Butler. Oh, it's a short story collection. Oh, okay. All right, let me add that to the list here. I may be able to Bloodchild. For a short story. I love a good short story. I can fit that in many places. Octavia Butler. I actually had to go to the library. I was able to find Fledgling in like a big volume book. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna substitute that somewhere on my list there. Hello. Everybody say hi to everybody. I love how everybody knows each other. There we go. Number of pages. Oh, okay. That's a good number of pages. Okay. I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to add that to my list here. Nothing wrong with that. No gods. I guess that is a kind of like fantastical type thing. Y'all, these bugs are biting me. You don't realize how much you get bit at the beach until you get back. I mean, I love it, but I feel like I have little bitty buggy marks all over my body, and I didn't feel that when I was there. How are you doing, Shay? Are you feeling well? You getting everything together? September in the USA. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes complete sense about why so many people have read it already. Okay. Yep. That is true. Well, I hope that you like it. I know there has been some spoilers already. I saw a, who was it? I think it was by Jan Agaton, if I'm saying that right. I think she had a complete spoiler live show about that the other day. So I want to know what you think once you finish reading the Weight of Blood, or what you feel about it. I'm going to be reading it, but probably not soon. Oh, you read Fledgling. What did you think? That don't tell me like specifics, but that is on my list. That's what I need to pick up. I don't think I'm going to make it today, but tomorrow. What do you think of it? Was it good? I heard that it was complicated, and people said don't read that as like your first Octavia Butler book, but I don't follow rules. So that will probably be my first Octavia Butler book, and I'm all for it. Y'all, I am wheezing. I hear myself. What is going on? Ugh. I need some tea. I say that like it'll be my first cup. It'll be my third, but that's fine. Tired, doing all right. Thanks for asking. Oh, well, you relax, lady. Relax and have a book. And I thank you very much for coming today. Oh, well, I'm good. I am getting back from a trip. I went to Key West, Florida. Oh, so Key West, Florida, if you ever make it down there, I'm going to put this in my little vlog that I need to get it together and figure out what I'm going to do. Key West is nice. I found that the sand is imported from the Caribbean. So their beaches are all kind of like man-made to a certain extent. I found out that there is a military base, so you can be swimming, and while you're in the ocean, check out what the military is doing because they're practicing right near you. Key West is very white, if that makes sense. Just, I could probably count on one hand how many of us I saw out there, but that's okay. I mean, it's a fun time, but I don't think a lot of us get down that south very often. And that's locals and tourists, mind you. And let's see, what else will I say about Key West? It's a long drive. And they are prone to flooding a lot. So I don't know why people live there as much. And it's expensive, but nice time. There's naked clubs. Interesting place. That's enough. Oh, many blessings, Miss Shay. I know you're going through some stuff. Oh, ooh, I bet you that was good. Enjoy it. Hey, E, how are you doing? Do you like being called E? I always just say E Harris, but what would you like to be called? How are you doing? Shay, what are you reading? E, what are you reading as well? All right. I'm going to queue up a 45-minute timer because as much as I like to talk, that I want to do some reading today. Okay, so we're gonna be here about 2:30ish, and for my time, so that gives us what, about 3.5 hours. And I want to get a good chunk of reading today. Okay. I already decided. I think I'm going to film later. That's too many moving parts for me here. E is cool. Okay, that works. Well, hi E, how you doing? I am reading The Undead Truth of Us. I'm going to start this. 2 days? What's going on in your life? Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. What's been going on? Not a word, not a drop, not a half a letter, nothing. I know you read some text, so that counts. Trying to take it easy for the neurology appointment tomorrow. I got about 3 hours left in the good house, so that's what I'll be reading. Okay, that works. That works. Yeah, I've been hearing good things about the good house as well. So I hope that lives up to your expectations. I'm trying to figure out. I saw somebody's vlog that was talking about that the other day. Was it Bookmark Chronicles? I can't remember. But I heard that was good. It's been getting good hype. Still reading It by Stephen King. Oh my God. You are glutton for punishment. Oh my God. How far are you into that? That is that is a chore. I heard that book was what, like 1,000 pages or something? Yeah, not gonna be me. I commend you. I salute you. You can make it. Oh, by the way, can y'all see me and see and hear me clearly? I didn't put on my ring light because it puts a ring more than these glasses are putting the computer here. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, I am glad that Tattoo, I like that. Tattoo is good. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things. I think I was on your sprint where I was like, I'm definitely reading that. I think y'all were calling around to see if different libraries had it, and I checked and mine did, and here we are coming through, right? Oh, you read this last month. Okay. Did you like it? We're all offering our condolences for you, E, but you can make it, okay? If that's what you want to read, it is nothing wrong with that. But I feel your pain. I think we could probably read 3 books with that one there, but you can do it. Okay, there you go. 15% in too. Okay. Oh, you're early on. Okay, get yourself a cuppa, and then after that, get yourself some drinks, then get a cuppa, and then you can get it together. Oh, there you go. Hello, Adrienne. How are you doing, pretty lady? How are you doing today? Are you working? We're about to start a sprint for 45 minutes. We got a few things going on in the mix. We got No Gods, No Monsters. We got The Good House, The Weight of Blood. We have It in the House. And we have this, which I'm going to start. Have not read anything. It's nice and pristine. The cover has no marks I can see from the library copy. From my other one, yeah, tons of scratches. Luckily on charge. Shay and Bre has a few review discussion about it. Okay. Good books. I love when people review books, but I try to stay away from reviews until I've actually read it. It's really hard sometimes with some of these popular books. Juicy but dense, hardcover too, but I ain't looking. Oh, 1,156 pages. Okay, you know what? You can do it. I have faith. I'm going to let you make that book. Let me know how you like that book versus the movie once you get done, and if it related to it. And there's the 2 versions, so it's good to compare the original version of the movie, the remake, and the book. So you got a lot of different media to take a look at. Back at work, at home. Oh, okay, from home. That's nothing wrong with that. I have that book too also, but I'm working, so no yet. Okay. Okay, well, there you go. There you go. You know what? You got to make some shmoney. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see. Might finish on Christmas at this rate. Hey, you know what? Take your time, okay? And do not be afraid to DNF. Although I will say, if you're reading like 1,156 page book to be exact, if you're getting about halfway through, that's a lot of commitment. You might as well just get that done. But you know what? Take your time. It'll be there. It'll be there. There you go. Also, ask yourself if if you really want to read it too. Oh, we're talking about it. 1,156 pages. That's a lot. But there's nothing wrong with that. I think who was that I was speaking with? Oh my God, Neva, reading with Neva. She was actually reading that. I don't know if she finished it, but her and a buddy were talking about trying to get it done in 10 days. So, you know what? There you go. Hello, Kenny. How are you doing? Everybody say hello to Kenny. Kenny, we're about to do a sprint. You want to let us know what you're reading real quick? Good vibes. Oh, you did? Wow. Y'all are some commitment people. The only book I have ever committed that was that long was, well, I know there's the Bible, but that was like 3 years. And then there was another book. I think it was for school. Oh my gosh. I was hating it all the way through. But you know what? I got it done. And I can't remember what it was. I think it was like multiple stories or something, but it was a chore. I tell you that. Not reading, working right now. Okay, hey, nothing wrong with that. You got to get your money there. Got to get your money. All right, let me find this timer because I'll be talking all day. I feel like my allergies are getting better. Or maybe I'm just perking up because I'm seeing y'all lovely folks. But I definitely need to go get a cup of tea and maybe an allergy pill. So, okay, let me share this timer here. We're going to do 45 minutes. And if I can start it. Happy reading, y'all. Hello. Let me stop this. How was your reading? How was it? Ooh, got my little fan going on here, y'all. Okay, so how did it go? Let me pick up where I left off at. Why can I not turn that off? There we go. I got myself a nice little, I started saying cuppa, even though I'm not in the UK, but I got myself a nice cup of tea. Very soothing. Didn't put milk in it this time. Whew, I needed that, I will say that. Okay, so I saw that I think said that Kenny wasn't feeling better or feeling good. Are you okay? Are you having some allergy issues or some sickness too? I hope you're feeling better. That's for sure. Being sick does not make you feel well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you take care of yourself, and I hope that you're feeling better and do whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better, because I know that feeling bad, especially when you have to go to work, is the worst. I hate that. Oh, I had a horrible day at work. It was my first day back after my trip, and my body was just aching, and my allergies were starting to act up, and it was not fun. So feel better, feel better, feel better again. Okay. Whew. Thursday. Ooh, okay. Hey, it's always nice to have a day off. Believe you me. Let me fix this a little bit. There we go. I'm all for some days off. I tell you that. Good self-care. Yes. Self-care is not just for Sundays. It's for every day. Hey, Kiana, how are you doing? Are you going to be reading with us today too? Awesome, awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry I missed y'all last week. Everybody say hi to Kiana. There we go. Everybody, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Welcome to the fold. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Didn't read but film and uploaded a video. Oh, okay. That's good. That's what I need to be doing. Okay. When will that video be? Oh, you already uploaded it. Okay. Well, that's even better. Okay. I'm going to take a look at that. I need to set aside some time to film. I just don't feel it. Like I was going to do it today and I'm just like, maybe later, but I just don't feel like I want to talk. I want to read, not necessarily worry about editing a video, although I need to do that too. Couple of pages in a phone call. Hey, if it's a phone call you needed to take, go right ahead. Okay, book will be there. Running errands. How was the wedding? Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about talking about this wedding. That was the whole purpose of going to Key West. It was lovely. Now, as you know, Key West in Florida got hammered with Hurricane Ian. So that happened, a week prior or a few days prior. So everybody was still in the midst of cleaning up. Key West, certain parts got hit bad. Like if you look around, it doesn't look like it was hit by a hurricane, except there's certain areas of the island. People pretty much put all of their belongings out on the curb. And that's really, really sad to see people that have lost pretty much almost everything. Washers, dryers, kids' toys, refrigerators, just craziness. But other than that, I mean, everything's standing. Everything looks like nothing ever hit it. But some areas were definitely hit worse than the others. I think the lower parts of the island is near the airport. And so those people on that side got affected, but everybody else, no issues. But the wedding was beautiful. The runoff and everything from the hurricane affected the water quality in certain areas. So Smathers Beach is supposed to be one of the most beautiful beaches. So that was kind of hit or miss in what it looked like. And that was where the wedding was. So the groom was kind of upset because the scenery with the water in the background wasn't, as pristine. It looked like the Jersey Shore. And so some folks were very upset by that, but it was really nice. You still got the tropicalness. So we went to the other side of the island and you got that nice blue water, but it was lovely. Very, they kept it simple. It was, wedding on the beach. We got to ride a trolley that they commandeered to take us to the main part. Then we went to a nice restaurant, had, the toasts, father, daughter, mother, son dance, had a nice meal, open bar. He had a guy playing a guitar, and then they left on a golf cart. And then we went across the street to a bar. They met us in an hour and we bar hopped. So pretty good. Pretty good. 3 hours left on Nana by Brandon Massey, ready to get to the end so I can find out what is going on with this old lady. Nothing wrong with that. How are you doing, Amber? I don't think we have met. Nana. Okay. I'm going to write that one down. Hold up. Let me see. Is that on my list? I don't know. I've heard of that. Where's my list here? I've heard good things about that book, and I can't remember if I added it to my list. And it's there. Okay, good to go. So you're trying to figure out what happens with this old lady. See, it's funny because you're at the end of your book. I am at the beginning of my book, and this little young dude spitting some really good game. He's like, "Hey, Queen, how you doing?" I'm like, okay, what's going on with him? So I hope the book ends well for you. Everybody say hi to Amber. Hey, Bre, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What are you doing with your day? Are you off? Everybody say hi to Bre. Vampire. Oh my God, Pat, I think you are getting that nickname. I've heard that several times. I will say Pat is nocturnal friendly. We'll say that. Everybody say hello, 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 hello. Kenny is writing. No, Kenny writes. How you doing? Free bar? Yes, Kenny. Yes, yes, yes. It was not, you know how you do with weddings. You have the open bar. This one was how I did my wedding, where it's beer and wine was free, and then you pay for drinks. However, with my wedding, what I did instead of you paying for other drinks, we had wine and beer was included, and then people could order any other drinks they want up until a certain overall price tag. And when it came to, I think, like $2,000, then we had the place ask us, hey, do you want to continue? But we didn't even get that far. So my wedding was small. So we pretty much paid for everybody's liquor. But this place was like, look, if you want something besides these 5 beers and these 4 wines, which I don't drink any of them because I like sweet wines, and they were all like I guess what they call that, bitter or whatnot, not sweet, then you'd have to pay for a drink. So I just stuck to beer. That's okay. Love a free beer. I think to each his own, but I'm going to say this. It's a bit tacky to have someone pay for liquor at your wedding. However, to each his own, but I probably wouldn't drink if I had to go and pay for it at your wedding where I gave a gift. Which, by the way, let's see. I'm gonna get this one out of the way. I'm in my feelings a little bit. I want to know if y'all are with me. This guy came to my wedding years ago, did not bring a gift. He was one of 3 people that did not supply or provide a gift. He didn't provide a gift. So my husband and I were in our feelings a bit about it would be tacky of us to not give a gift. So we did. However, we're still a bit in our feelings. Now, am I petty Betty? Let me know. I just want to know. 2 hours left in the good house. Ooh, okay, there you go. You can knock that out today, right? You got time? Get her done, right? 2 hours isn't bad. I got Dark Corner by Brandon Massey. It takes so long to get anywhere. First chapter is just this guy driving from one place to another. Ow, that sounds so slow. Okay. Well, hopefully it gets better then. I hope that it gets better. Never sleeps. I'm sure Pat sleeps at times. Hey, that crashes on you every once in a while. I would say this, though. If Pat doesn't sleep like for days on end, then you probably have some days where you completely disappear from BookTube because you have to finally catch up on that sleep. I had about 3 days or 3 nights in a row of bar hopping in Key West, and I just feel like I need some rest. Rest. So I know how that feels. I did. I visited some places. I got to the beach, which I love, of course. I forgot my goggles, so I didn't snorkel or get my hair wet, which pissed me off. We did go bar hopping, which was I didn't do a whole lot of bar hopping when I was younger, so in my college days. So I'm happy to be doing that with older people that can do that responsibly. And so I do like that. I witnessed the father of the groom took the shot with the scorpion in it. He was wild, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, he was wild. We were looking for a strip club, which I'm not a fan of strip club, but it's a group. When I get to go to Key West, I don't normally hang with that many people. So I'm like, let's do it. Let's go find a place. It was called Teasers. But we never made it that far because we encountered a club called The Bull. And it was like a clothing optional type place when you get to the 3rd floor. So I didn't need a strip club after that. I saw a lot of stuff floating around. It was a good time, good music, but I watched and stayed away from it, okay? Got my voyeurism in, but it was nice. It was a good time. My first time at your sprints, thank you so much. I'm going to look you up as well. Amber Maria, are you a booktuber as well? Yeah, I put out a bunch of crazy videos. And I sprint actually every Tuesday at 11 a.m. EST. So if you're free around this time, Amber, feel free to stop by most Tuesdays. I try not to skip them. I do sleep. I bet you do sleep. You do sleep. You probably don't sleep like 7, 8 hours every night, but I'm sure you sleep. I'm gonna give you benefit of the doubt, but I appreciate you being here. That's for sure. Thank you. Welcome, Amber. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody, welcome, Amber. Hopefully a new person to the fold. I like your picture, by the way. Hold up. Let me go back. Hold up. Kiana, you got a new picture here. I was thinking that was Amber. It clicked on me every once in a while, like right at the end. I'm like, hold up, that's a different girl. I like both photos, but I'm like, hold up, that's different. Look at you. What are you doing? I like the photo. Penny Kitty says, I would have gotten them a $10 Quip gift card to Super Drug. Oh, no. Oh my God. Well, my husband initially said no at all. And I was like, well, maybe we can just give them like a $50. Like my standard. And this is another thing. What's your standards for weddings? My standard is $100. I like to do cash. You don't have to worry about going to the bank, although we have given a check when we're running low on time. But I mean, is that too little, too much? Some people talk about covering your plate. Well, how the hell I know what your wedding cost? And it's not my responsibility. You decided to have a $20,000 wedding. That ain't my problem. That's my thing. So I don't know. But yes, we did do the $100 and call it a day. Hit that like button. I see. Remember to hydrate. I am still hydrating. So y'all hydrate too. I got me a cup of tea. What do y'all have? I'm getting a gift card for Walgreens. Oh, Kitty, you're out of control. Oh, no. I mean, you can at least do Walmart. I mean, well, hold up. I know y'all don't have Walmart as freely. Well, at least you have Walgreens. I mean, the reason why I don't do gift cards because I don't really know where people shop. So, and I believe that universal gift of cash, which is lovely, I will take it at any time. But, you can also give like those gift cards, that you can, like the Visa ones, you can use anywhere. But I'm just for simplicity. What do I have in my wallet? Get a nice little card and call it a day. But yes, I am still a bit peeved that I did not get a gift. I had a good friend of mine not give a gift at my wedding. She said she would give it to me later, and I never got it. She actually said it twice, and she actually mentioned that she never gave me a gift to my wedding. And I thought that she was going to remedy that, and it never happened. But I'm going to let that go. She hasn't gotten married, so I'm not in my feelings about that as much. I had another guy come in, have a beer, dip it and out. We're not really friends. He's a cheap ass anyway, so I let that one go because we're not friends anymore. So, and but this guy has been around a few different things, so I was a bit peeved. And all of our other friends, because there was another friend that got married, that he went to the wedding that went to this one, and we asked, "Hey, did you get a gift?" Just to kind of bounce off how we were feeling, and he was like, "Yeah, he gave us a gift." So. My husband never asked at the time, so I can't bring it up. It's been a few years, but if that was my friend, I would have asked because I asked my friend. She just never gave the gift, but it's kind of tacky if you ask me, but whatever. Strip clubs are fun. I don't want to pay somebody, so that's kind of where I draw the line when it comes to the strippers. I don't want to give anybody my dollars, and I also don't want to touch anybody, and I don't want you to touch me. But I can be a voyeur. So that's where strip clubs are fun for me, but definitely a group. I'm not going by myself. But we never made it that far. But I will say this place was a strip club in itself. You had people that went to the side. You came in fully dressed. You go to the side, take your clothes off, and then you're like, woohoo, let's dance. What the hell is that? But this was in the neighborhood, which they had some of the best clubs out there, but I was just like, okay. It was a nice time though. I ain't gonna lie, I had a good time. I just don't be slinging nothing near me, okay, at all. I'm just not trying to hear it, okay. And I have never been to a club where somebody comes, like there was a guy that came. He was in like these little bitty, I don't even know how to call them. You know how them girls wear them juicy shorts, the little shorts supposed to show the body. But I saw him across the street and I was like, I guarantee you this guy is coming to wherever I'm going. And he was. He had in these little flower shorts with no underwear, and he was just moving all over. And I saw him in the club, and he was just moving and shaking. He didn't have nothing in the back, but he was doing a good booty shake. I ain't gonna lie. I had to commend him. I was like, your booty shake is on point. You ain't got no booty, but you're moving it pretty well. But he was all over the place. He just took his shirt off, but he didn't need to take off anything for you to know what was around there. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm voice over. Hi, how you doing, Shade Tree? Welcome. You are not late. I'm talking about my recent trip to Key West. How you doing? Recommend Nana. It did not start off slow. First chapter starts. Ooh. And it ended slow. That's kind of crazy. But is it good though? Is it good? Hello, Deidre. How you doing? Shade Tree is Deidre. Sorry, I didn't know your name. I gotta write that one down. All right. Well, I'm gonna still keep Nana on the list if you tell me that it's worth it. But it does suck when it starts off fast and ends slow. Oh yeah, good books. Hello. All right, we're going to be doing, let's see. So my husband told me he has an appointment and he wants to grab lunch like around 2:10. So I'm going to try to get out of here a little bit after 2, okay? So we are going to do a 45-minute sprint soon. Let's get through some comments. I'm good at work and then the office today. Oh, they made you go in? Oh, doesn't that suck? It really does bite when you have to go to the office when you're so used to being outside. I'm telling y'all, I think the whole workforce and how we work is going to completely change. I have known some people that like ain't got a pot to piss in, can barely find work prior to the pandemic, but are now like, if I cannot find a job where I can work from home, then I don't want it. I'm like, really? That's where we're at, y'all. But it's nice when you have a job to work from home. I'm not saying that's you, Deidre. Sorry, I'm just going on my rant and rave. You missed all my craziness, right? All my random comments. I'm glad you're here for it. Ari wanted to have fluffy hair, so I changed my picture for. I like it. I like a fluffy. I like a wide. You know, I'm not a big fan of like the fro, like out there, but I love a good poof. That's just kind of out there. I want to do one where I put, I like little jewels, where I put some jewels or something in it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to have some photos and stuff from the wedding. Y'all see how I dressed with my little butterflies. I had so many comments on them. Productivity. That's right. Where it's at. Make your money. Oh, you're not a booktube? Okay. Well, you know what? Yes, you are. You are here. Much appreciated for coming on by. Let's see. You have a good afternoon. Yeah, we are all going to have a good time today. Okay, y'all. No Walgreens. Hey, how about CVS there? You got CVS. Sprinting, happily reading. There we go. Got to get some reading in. Get an Aldi. Oh, do y'all have Lidl? There's Aldi, but there's Lidl as well. I guess that's like Aldi's brother. Lidl is where it's at. I ain't gonna lie. I don't go to the grocery store much at all these days, truthfully. But I have been going to Lidl a whole lot more because they got that bakery aspect going on. But truthfully, it is wherever I'm closest to. Aldi coupon. Okay, well, I think that I'm not in my feelings based on what y'all said. The fact that this guy did not give me a gift for my wedding and I gave him one, I feel like y'all were saying that I am okay to be in my feelings, but I took the high road. So I'm gonna go with that because y'all are talking about Aldi coupons and Walgreens coupons. Because if that was that, I wouldn't have given him like 50 cent off. That's too funny. Yeah, and that's kind of rich. If I would have given him the Amazon, I'd be like, not my Amazon. But I gave him some cash. Let's see if he spend that. Here's the thing. You know how some places don't accept cash anymore, at least out here. Some places say no cash or you need to have exact change. So you know what? Go try to find a spot to spend that. Although he's from Texas. When I went down to Texas, they accepted pennies, anything you're going to give them. So that's okay. An IOU. An IOU and then never come through, right? What about John Lewis? John Lewis. That sounds familiar. Isn't that a comedian? Y'all are too funny. All right, let's get through these comments and get to some reading. I want to get some reading done today. Let's see. Too expensive for one who did. I know. I tried to do the high road, y'all. I don't like folks talking about me, although this dude moves, so it's no telling if I'm going to get to see him again. Shaking and grinding. Yeah, it wasn't going to be me taking my clothes off at all. Hello. I just finished Nana. Oh, you finished? It was predictable, but I enjoy his writing, so I give it a 4.5 about this. Ooh. Hey, G girl, how you doing? Sorry, I read your comment before I saw it. Acknowledge you. So the book that I should be picking up tomorrow by Octavia Butler at the library, it actually has a few books in it. It has Kindred and it has Fledgling. So my goal is Fledgling, but I'm going to start with that, and then I may actually read Kindred too. So we shall see. I'm glad that you liked Nana, though. Work from home jobs often pay more, plus you don't have to spend it. Exactly. But you know what? Here's the thing, though, when it comes to work from home jobs is normally work from home jobs have... I don't want this to sound snooty. Please don't take it this way. Work from home jobs normally have some sort of skill or education or something like that to back it up, like some sort of training. And I feel like it's in some aspects kind of unreasonable for someone with no particular skill or education background to walk into a particular job and say, I just want to work from home. And I refuse to accept, like, if there's a brick and mortar, place where you can go get a job at, but you refuse to even consider that because you don't want to leave your house because you see everybody else doing it. So that's kind of where I'm at with that of, you staying at home with your mama and have no money and need money, but you just going to wait out some other job that people aren't hiring you for. It's just, I just feel like it's just kind of like, I don't know, a level of, I want to know if I say laziness, if it's, or just complacency, maybe more like, I'm sweating, y'all. Don't mind me, my sweating deal. It's kind of warm in this room though. But yeah, I love a good work from home job. I don't have that luxury though. I'm in healthcare, so I have to leave the house, but my husband works from home. Everybody say hello. Oh, hold up. Okay, you're reading an audiobook. It's good via audiobook. Ooh, I need to get on the audiobook train. Ashley at Bookish Realm was talking about Any Play. Oh, let me write that down. I almost forgot. She was talking about it before I went on my trip. Any Play. She was saying that there's a lot of books on Any Play that I can use maybe as companions. I like a good audiobook for short books, or if I want to take a walk and don't want to get away from my book, because I have definitely skipped walks because I wanted to read. But I was thinking of getting Any Play to kind of supplement. I know it doesn't have all the books, but I know it has at least half the books on my TBR. But getting Any Play so I could still, listen and get somewhere with my books on my walks. But I love to sit down and read. I will say that. Finishing up Ashes of Gold, almost DNF'd, but we're still Ashes of Gold. I just finished that. I actually need to film a vlog about that. I will be doing that today or tomorrow. Ashes of Gold was nice, but I did enjoy the first one better. But Julius, when I'm coming through, come on, Rube, coming through. He kept saying that. Julius is a trip. Good book, though. Are you liking it? Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. I hope that you got through more. Oh, 70%. Okay. Yeah, it gets better. Keep at it. Keep at it. Don't DNF just yet. Reading, then switch to audio because I'm doing chores. Actually, of the physical. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I like a physical book. Nothing wrong with that. Get your chores done. Chores, then reading. It makes the payoff much worth it. The Good House is Shay. Is that an audiobook? It's probably somewhere as an audiobook. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set up this timer here. Oh, look at Pretty Bre and her little thing. Let me see. Hold up. Let me get back. My internet is doing its thing. No, I want hold up. My internet's acting sketchy, y'all. Hold up. Trying to find this timer here. Come back. I'm glad so many of us are reading on this Tuesday. Okay, I don't know what's up with this timer, y'all. It's like trying to boycott me here. Okay, here we go. 45-minute timer. Click it on there. Yeah, it is definitely doing some stuff in this room. Trying to get a new sprint set up here, Can't be outside. I would love to be outside, but can't be outside. Today is supposed to go anywhere from like 45 to like 72. That might be why my allergies are acting up. Sorry, this timer is going slow here. I never want to go to the office again. Hey, I don't blame you. My husband actually enjoys his coworkers and wants to go to the office. And they were talking about permanently going in at max 2 days a week anyway. They made everybody clean their desk. Everybody works their tail off to get that corner office. Yeah, well, now they said nobody gets the office. You work from home. And but even those 2 days a week, half the people don't go, so he don't go either. So I told him, hey, coordinate with whoever's going in and then make a day of it. Like go to lunch, do all that good stuff. Okay, stop. Okay, I finally found my timer there. There we go. I think it's really good for people that have kids to not go in. But it is nice to get outside the house, I will say, because I feel like you get like a recluse. 2 hours long, they'll be worn. 21 hours. Ooh, yeah, that's long. Sometimes you can actually read quicker than the Audible. Like I love books with a lot of dialogue, and that way I get through those a whole lot quicker. I'm reading The Undead Truth of Us, and let me see. I haven't seen a whole lot of dialogue just yet. Does it get more? Not as much, but anyway, I'm gonna get through it. Let's see. That is long, right? I have never listened to a book at 2x speed. I wonder if I will grasp it. Do you think you grasp it when you? I just let's leave it at the 1x or whatever. I didn't even realize, truthfully, until last week that you can increase the speed. So maybe I need to do that. Yeah, that's true, because when you're running around, you can listen to it. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to check out Any Play. Some people are saying it's bettable. Bettable. Is that a word, y'all? I just coined a term, bettable. It's better than Audible. I need to pick The Undead Truth of Us up again. I stalled out because I didn't have an audiobook, but I was like, okay, so it's good. Okay. Yeah, I'm only, I think, what is that, a chapter in, and I think the boy, with his smooth talking, I was like, okay. That sounds pretty good. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping it's not one of those that's going to make me cry or something. It took speed for one book. I've never done it. I'm gonna try it. Maybe for a chapter. I know Reading with Eva, she loves a good Audible and talks about it all the time. So I'm gonna try it. I think they do like a 7-day trial. I don't know if this book is on it. I need to check because this book is kind of thick. So I'm gonna be on this book a minute. So I'm gonna check at the break and see if they have an Audible for it. If not, then I'm gonna wait. I don't like to start a trial on something that I may buy unless it's something I'm about to use now. And this is the book I'm committed to reading. So reading speeds a lot faster than you think it is. Also, over time, you get used to it. Pretty soon, you won't be able to go back to it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. As long as I grasp it, that's the only thing. I don't like the idea of not being able to grasp it, but I'm going to try it. I didn't think about increasing the speed of reading a book if I'm reading faster than that. So let's see. Really good. Okay, I'm glad y'all liking the book. See, good comparison. I'm liking that I'm actually reading books that other people have read. That's generally I'm reading a book and nobody's ever heard of it. Scrib, let me write these down here. Okay, hold up. Let's go to this. I'm gonna go to this timer and then I'll check out these other services y'all talking about. But Any Play is the one that I was hearing about. Libby, Hoopla, Script, Overdrive. Oh, I think my library may have Overdrive. All right. Let me get this timer on, y'all. Happy reading. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me take this out of here. How did the reading go? I'm just going to pull up another 30-minute timer while we're here. How was reading? I'm getting through. Girl still thinks people are a zombie. Oh, why did that pause? Anybody finish a book? That would be a feat. That would be a feat. So we were talking about Audible, and I see tons of options here, which are really, really cool that y'all have here. I've heard of Scribe, don't know how to pronounce that. I've never heard of Zigzag. Here's another one. Libby I've heard of, Hoopla, and Overdrive. Scrib is the only one that costs. Hold up, I thought that they all cost a fee though. I know that I think Overdrive is at my library, but there's only certain books that they have. I generally don't pick those up though. With Overdrive, is that Audible and the written form, or do you just have to listen to them all? Because I'm not a big fan of when it only comes in one format. That drives me nuts because, you know, sometimes you want to be able to read when you're not, you know, listening to it by itself. So I want that options there. That's for sure. What is going on with this timer? Sorry, I'm trying to get this timer. You know what? I haven't used mine today. Let me go to mine. Let me use one of mine today. So I want something that has a versatile format. Audible, I think, is what, 12 something like that a month. I did look up Anyplay, does not have this book, but it definitely had my last book on it. I know services don't have all the books, so it's kind of hit or miss, but it was like $25 for a few months, and that's not that bad if you're going to pay for a service. So let me know if y'all know of a service that's maybe cheaper than that you may recommend, because I'm all for looking for some options. Let's see. I feel like my computer is slowing down. Okay, so you usually start a book with a familiar narrator around 1.5 speeds, but it varies depending on the genre. I have to take fantasy slower. I love good fantasy. Have not read one in a while. No, that's not true. I read Ashes of Gold. I can't remember the last Audible book I have read. Okay, 1.5 times speed. Okay, I think I'm gonna start that. I already do 1 time speed. I think my next Audible, I'm gonna do 1.5 and then go from there. So, and see what happens. But y'all saying 2.5 speed may, you know, be right up your alley, and then you never have to go back, or 2 speed. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Y'all made me think about something. Hey, Chatty, how are you doing? Welcome to the fold. We're going to be going into our last sprint. It's going to be a 13-minute sprint shortly. I want to be out of here by like 2:05. Give the husband some time to get it together. Thank you. Thank you, Hea Books. Have I said that right? Welcome. Thank you. We are doing some reading today. I'm trying to get some stuff done. You're cooking. Managed to read a few poems between Somebody Give This Heart a Pen by Sophia Thakur. Beautiful tears. Ooh. I am not a poetry person, but I can appreciate it. Well, I'm glad you like it. Oh, is it really getting to you? I read ebooks through Overdrive. Okay. Is that a service that you pay for, or you get it through the library? I know my library has Overdrive, but it tends not to have the books that I request. That's the thing. And so then I'm stuck. So I feel like I still need an excess service. Ended up switching to Undead Truth of Us. The first 4 chapters. Okay, there you go. So how are you liking it? What do you think of both? Let's see, where am I at? Am I in through 4 chapters? That's what I'm reading for y'all as well. I am. Oh my gosh. Wow, these chapters are short. I'm at chapter 8. Okay. Well, you'll be trudging through. It's interesting. I think this is going to be a tearjerker for me, but I'm going to see what happens and go from there, Let's see. Audible is Amazon's audiobook sub. Yes. I've definitely heard of that one. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that it's not worth the price tag. Hold up. I don't think it's 12. I think it's like 15, right? $14.99, something like that a month. The thing is, here's a question y'all may be able to answer. Can you just get an Audible book via Amazon if it's Audible, but not purchase? Maybe I'm answering my own question. I don't know what I'm asking. What I was going to say is if you don't purchase the ebook or the hardback book or the paper copy, can you just get an Audible? But definitely can. Like if you get the Audible membership, you just have unlimited access to whatever that is Audible. See, here's my dilemma. I want to utilize my local library. And a big thing is because libraries don't get books, a certain type of books, unless they see that there is an audience for them. And especially in my area, when it comes to books by Black authors, I tend to get those very quickly because I don't think other people are requesting them. And my concern, or not as many people, my concern is that they will not carry those books. And they're free. I pay some highest taxes. So I want to utilize my library to request those books. So paying a service to get them otherwise, and then I don't get that hard, the words copy, and I'm only getting an Audible version. I don't like that because I want both. But if I get a service that provides all of those for a cheaper price, then I'm okay with that. But thus far, Any Play is the one that I think seems to be seems to have the most of what I've currently requested that I have. But like I said, my library doesn't seem like they have, they'll have a physical book, but not necessarily the Audible version. So I don't know. I'm still looking around. I haven't committed, but I do know, I think for Any Play, you get a 7-day trial. And so I'm all about a free trial. I'm supposed to do that. Podcasts and exclusive audiobooks. Okay. Hoopla, Libby, Overdrive are free, and all 3 of ebooks and audiobooks offered from your library. Hoopla, Libby, and Overdrive are free, and I can't speak, y'all. And all 3 have ebooks and audiobooks offered from your library. Okay, so I guess it just depends. So my library does not have. So I'm sorry, this is showing my ignorance in this area. So with Hoopla, Livy, and Overdrive, can I just sign up for those services? Like my library, it'll tell me whether or not a book is available via Overdrive. Like a good example is Verity. Verity, there was an Overdrive book that I could request like immediately. And then there was maybe there was a wait. Anyway, I could have gotten it quicker, but the paper book took forever. Since I was reading other stuff, I just said, I'll just get in the queue for the paper book. But the book that I'm reading now does not have an Overdrive option for the library. So if I just go and sign up for Overdrive, are you saying that I can just get this for free? Because they don't have an audio version at all. Trying to figure out if I made sense when I said that. What is wrong? Physical reading, The Undead Truth of Us, but I downloaded the audio from Hoopla. I will listen while I run errands today. Okay. Now, is that through your library that you were able to get that for free? I think I've always just read books and then like had an ebook. I'm not used to the audio thing that much unless it automatically, I use Amazon for my ebooks. So unless it's one of those that, which is rare, but I've only had like maybe my short stories come with an audio companion. So I wonder if I may have to research. I may have to do some research. All right. Script is a paper subscription that claims to be unlimited, but I've used it and been toggled restricted for unknown reasons, so I don't use anymore. I know that Neva said that she used, I think, was it Libby or was it Scribed? I think she said Scribed, that they give you like 3 free a month, and then I guess you have to pay or something. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best service. I don't like to have tons of different services all over. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. What's the best? Ice cream is down. That's not right. They need to get it together. Overdrive's library. I don't know what genres read, but Kindle Unlimited is my other way to go. Yes. I love Kindle Unlimited. I do pay for that subscription each and every month. I pay for Kindle Unlimited and I use the library for free. That is primarily where I get most of my books. And then, like I said, my library has Overdrive, but I've never utilized it because the books that I normally request aren't on there. It's just a physical copy. So I just pick it up and I read. Script is ebooks and audiobooks, comments, and manga. I keep hearing about manga. Can check out some magazines too. Okay. And what's the fee for that one? That's a shame. Sometimes they say because they don't like cleaning it. I heard probably. Oh, you're talking about McDonald's. I must have missed something earlier. Yep. I'm done with ice cream with McDonald's. They never have it when I ask, and they don't get my order right. Done. More expensive. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ugh. I think purchase an audiobook from Audible without the prescription. You can, but it tends to be more expensive from my understanding. It's better if you do a lot of Audible. I think when you use Audible, it's probably better just to get the membership from my understanding, of course. Set amount of credits with your subscription to Audible. That's the drawback for me. I don't care that much about the exclusive content. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I just want to read what I want to read. That's true. Depends on what the library system has. Yeah, you can just download the app and enter your library card number. Oh. I may have to experiment with that because I wonder if, yeah, but that might have to do with if you have your library number, it's attached to what your library probably paid for. I'm experimenting with Overdrive. I've never used it, but I'm going to experiment with it because, I don't know. Maybe my library is steering me wrong. Maybe if I don't go through them and just sign up for Overdrive itself and then enter my card number, then maybe I'll get more access to what they're telling me on the service that I can get. Not sure, but I'm going to take a look because I wouldn't mind being able to listen to that too. Sometimes an audiobook or ebook isn't available on my library's website, but is available on my library's Hoopla. Okay. I think I've seen, I don't know if they have Hoopla. Okay. I'm going to write down these services. I'm going to write down Hoopla, Overdrive. I already have it Libby written down, and Any Play I was planning to check out anyway. So, okay. I'm going to leave it at that because otherwise I'll have tons of them. I'm going to do some research and see where I can get me some audio books. I'm trying not to really have to pay too much for stuff. It doesn't have any copy of the audiobook available to borrow. It might not be. It is so new. And sometimes publishing does not provide an audio service like right off. So it could be that. Love some free services, that's for sure. Hoopla is offered via state's public library. The digital copies are purchased separately by individual libraries, so the availability is different. Yeah. All right. So it may be different. Okay, I'm going to take a look at some stuff and see if maybe I can get some sort of options out there. If not, I'm fine with my reading as is, truthfully. It's just that, it would be nice to have something more on the go. So free things, the only service I pay for is Kindle Unlimited, so I don't start reading more from there. Yes, I agree. That's exactly how I read. I've always done Kindle Unlimited, and then I started using the library and realized, you know what I do? I go, if Kindle Unlimited doesn't have it, I go to the library, and generally they do. It's only been a few, and I feel like sometimes if I wait around enough, then it'll come back on there. You get your game on. Hey, girl, I'm with you. We'll figure it out, right? 3 months, but don't use enough to be worth it. Use the library, next stop ebooks. Yes, I agree. I agree. Different amount of borrow, so it's completely different upon the system. Use Overdrive to request books that I want my library to acquire. Yeah, that's true. Definitely utilize your libraries, y'all. I'm telling you. I see people unless you're one of those people that want to have a physical book in your, as you can see, I don't have a huge library. I have a shelf and I tend to kind of downsize that every now and then. So I'm okay with just borrowing a book from the library, but it's definitely worth it. Oh, oh, that could be a video. You were right. I never thought about that. That could be a video. All right, let me get this timer together, y'all, so we can get it together. So we're going to do a 20-minute timer so that I can have some time to, hold on, let me see if I do. Yeah, I got about a 20-minute timer, y'all, and then I got to be out. Today's a short day. Otherwise, I would stay till 2:30 or 3, but we're trying to spend some time with the hubby. Here's a doctor's appointment. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, but my book thus far is pretty good. I'm enjoying it. It seems, or would you categorize The Undead Truth of Us as a YA novel? I never even thought about what the novel type was until now. All right, let me find my 20-minute timer, y'all. 20 minutes. There we go. If it works. I think my internet connection is on some ish. Is that still going? Okay, y'all. There we go. I found it. Let me add this to the stream here. Happy reading. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How did it go? How did it go? How did it go? Trudging along here. Yes, I do believe that this book is YA. Hold up, where's my comments here? I got to get through this really quickly. Okay. Yes, it's going to be a nice quick read. I don't know. This is a pretty thick book. I guess depends on how quick you read, though. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of slow, but not too bad. I'm enjoying it. It'll be a good 3-4 days, maybe, depending on how much time I have. I'm trying to finish it by Friday for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't know it was YA when I first started. Hi, Asma. How are you doing? How are you doing? I just read a lot of good things about it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and read it. But I didn't really think about what it was about besides the zombie aspect. Yes, I am sprinting. I'm sprinting every Tuesdays at 11 a.m. That's my set time. May do something on top of that, but that is my set time here. Hello, Asma. Asma. Last one. Yes, last sprint. I'm actually about to go in about 2 minutes. Actually, maybe one, because the husband is already knocking at the door of, I gotta go. Oh, thank you very much for coming by. There you go. Pat has the timing on track. I love it. I'm in lecture. Hey, get your education. Nothing is wrong with that, okay? I hope that y'all are having a great day. I'm sorry I'm having a rush to get out of here, but I got to go with my husband to the doctor, and then we have an errand to run. Start, how do you live? Genzaburo Yoshino. Ooh, that's how do you live? I'm going to have to look that one up. I'm going over neurology stuff, prep my... Hey, you know what? Good vibes for that interview. Good vibes. I hope everything works out for you, okay? Let's see, going through Overdrive Local Library, find some Black authors. Yeah, I need to do that. I find that the books that I get on Overdrive at my library are the ones that pop up. None of them are Black authors. If they have it, it's in a hardback book, which is fine. I love seeing the covers and I love physically reading a book, so that's fine. But definitely I'm going to check out some Overdrive, Libby, and Hoopla. And if none of those work for me, definitely going to do any play. Thank y'all for coming today. I'm so sorry I'm trying to sprint out of here really, really quickly, but I definitely want to speak with y'all. Y'all keep reading. I plan to be reading later, so whoever's on sprints, I don't have my little thing with me, but I'm subscribed. So whoever I normally am with and I see y'all on, we will be seeing later on. Bye, y'all. Thank you so much for coming by. Happy Blackoweenathon and Black SFF-a-thon. Read some books by Black authors, y'all, okay? Shay Sprint. Okay, there you go. Shay Sprint. Okay, I have it printed out, but I haven't do it. Awesome. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.